Dear viewers, welcome back to our channel. As a seasoned blogger, I am both impressed and alert to the emergence of China's super long-range air defense missiles. This breakthrough not only showcases China's formidable military strength, but also hints at potential shifts in future warfare dynamics. The potential challenge posed to the adversary's strategy of penetrating air superiority when confronted with China's missile defense system could have profound implications for international military balance and regional security. However, as a blogger, I also maintain a certain level of concern about this. With rapid technological advancements and intensifying arms races, the world is gradually heading towards a more tense situation. I worry that such military confrontations could escalate regional conflicts and even potentially lead to global conflicts. Therefore, I call on governments and the international community to strengthen dialogue and cooperation, and jointly seek effective ways to resolve conflicts to uphold peace and stability in the world. Only in this way can we collectively face future challenges and build a safer, more harmonious world. As the international military landscape evolves, the contest for air superiority is becoming increasingly crucial strategically. The adversary's proposed strategy of penetrating air superiority aims to overcome the challenges posed by China's missile defense, but China's counterattack has demonstrated unexpected strength. In this contest of technology and strategy, how will both sides proceed with their next steps of confrontation? Does the emergence of China's super long-range air defense missiles imply a gradual weakening of traditional air superiority? Faced with the rapid development of future military technologies, how will both sides respond to maintain their respective countries' security and interests? Think tanks of potential adversaries have long believed that potential confrontation with China is inevitable, with triggers possibly being the Taiwan Strait, the Korean Peninsula, or the South China Sea. Therefore, they have proposed the penetrating air superiority strategy against China. Penetrating air superiority refers to potential adversaries have long regarded air control as a crucial condition for achieving operational victory. Traditional air control strategies typically involve using aircraft to remotely strike key targets such as enemy air defense positions, radars, and airfields to seize air superiority. From the Gulf War to the Kosovo War, and several other local conflicts, the crucial role of air superiority in achieving victory has been demonstrated. By gaining air superiority, potential adversaries have quickly achieved victory in wars, and armed aircraft have played important roles in conflicts in the Balkans, the Middle East, and South Asia. However, potential adversaries have found that it is not feasible to use aircraft to remotely strike important targets in mainland China. This is because China possesses the most diverse range of missiles globally, especially in new combat capabilities such as electronic warfare, cyber warfare, space warfare, and anti-satellite warfare, where China even surpasses potential adversaries, especially in electronic warfare technology. If engaged in conflict with China, potential adversaries would face difficulties penetrating and operating. Therefore, potential adversaries have proposed the new penetrating air superiority strategy. The fundamental concept of penetrating air superiority for potential adversaries' air forces is to penetrate the enemy's tight air defense system in high-threat battlefield environments and high-intensity military confrontations, conduct effective reconnaissance and strikes deep into enemy territory, ensure the seizure and maintenance of air superiority in specific times and airspace to support joint operational needs. Clearly, penetrating air superiority aims to penetrate the enemy's tight air defense system, ensure freedom of action for air forces, and maintain this freedom in joint operations. This concept is specifically designed to deal with China. With the guidance of the penetrating air superiority concept, potential adversaries are leveraging capabilities such as panoramic stealth, integrated real-time battlefield situational awareness, electronic warfare, and long-range precision firepower delivery to enable formations to penetrate enemy defenses and approach their deep defense lines. Potential adversaries have confidently claimed that relying on stealth bombers, they can penetrate deep into mainland China to strike 200 military airfields, 600 air defense fire points, and more than 190 underground military facilities, while also attacking more than 200 military industries. This operational concept considers both soft penetration and hard penetration, allowing for direct penetration into the enemy's hinterland to quickly strike its high-value targets, significantly reducing its reaction time. It also utilizes means such as electronic interference and releasing miniature air-launched decoys, MALDJ, to induce the enemy's radar to activate, then using off-zone attack weapons, JSOW, and anti-radiation attack weapons, HARM, to attack its important military targets and activated radars, to break the defense line of the defending side, creating a gap. Subsequently, a large number of cruise missiles can use this gap as a breakthrough passage, directly threatening the defending side's hinterland. Under the guidance of the penetrating air superiority concept, potential adversaries are using strategic bombers to launch cruise missiles outside the defended area, posing a serious threat to Chinese land and sea targets. Potential adversaries need unified command from airborne early warning aircraft to coordinate the actions of bombers and drones. How to counter it? China has adopted a simple yet effective method to counter potential adversaries penetrating air superiority, surpassing their local defenses through remote attacks. Attack is the best defense strategy. To change the passive defensive situation against penetrating air superiority, China has taken the best approach of establishing an offensive defensive mindset. Fully utilizing ground, naval, and aerial long-range firepower advantages, targeting enemy air strike assembly areas and departure bases as the main striking targets, promptly launching air attacks to thwart that penetrating air superiority tactics in the bud. To this end, China has developed the world's strongest 2,000-kilometer air defense missiles, capable of destroying potential adversary stealth bombers and early warning aircraft within this range. According to the South China Morning Post, scientists at Northwestern Polytechnical University in China have developed an air defense missile with a range of over 2,000 kilometers, considered the strongest in the world. This missile is 8 meters long, weighs 2.5 tons, and can be launched from mobile vehicles. Chinese researchers point out that this weapon can shoot down high-value large airborne aircraft such as early warning aircraft, bombers, aerial refueling aircraft, and electronic reconnaissance aircraft to prevent them from intervening in regional conflicts. It uses a combination of solid-fuel rocket engines and ramjet engines, making it easy to achieve flight speeds of over Mach 10, allowing it to cover a range of 2,000 kilometers in less than 10 minutes from launch. Such a short time makes it impossible for the enemy's defense system to react in time, thus enabling the destruction of early warning aircraft and bombers. Typically, the flight distance of ground-to-air air defense missiles is only a few tens of kilometers, with the farthest being a certain model within Russia's S-400, which can reach 400 kilometers. It is said that the S-500 ultra-long-range air defense missile with a range of up to 500 kilometers is currently under testing. This is generally considered the limit of known air defense missiles because ultra-long-range air defense missiles are considered impractical in terms of guided distance. However, China's disruptive technology, combined with high-speed real-time data links and satellite constellations, enables these air defense missiles to arrive in the enemy's area in time and ensure successful hits on targets. China concludes that the traditional model of absolute air superiority will become increasingly difficult to achieve, with air superiority operations and strategic aerial strikes being rejected by long-range air-to-air and ground-to-air firepower, effectively preventing operations outside the operational area. Meanwhile, close-range air support will be threatened by dispersed, maneuverable close-range single-soldier air defense firepower. Land and sea operations may face a chaotic battlefield where both sides have relatively equal air strengths. Therefore, air superiority will transition from all-time and all-domain to pursuing air superiority in critical tasks, critical times, and critical areas. In the future, ground-based air defense forces will become the main force of air defense operations, providing more agile, sustained, and stable peripheral air defense deterrence and interception capabilities. The Air Force will undertake more offensive tasks, pushing forward the area to intercept and the ability to strike air-to-air and air-to-ground capabilities, weakening and disintegrating the enemy's offensive capabilities. The emergence of 2,000-kilometer super-long-range air defense missiles makes large-scale integrated air defense possible, making off-zone strikes and ultra-long-range air defense feasible. This effectively undermines potential adversaries' penetrating strike strategy, making their bombers unable to threaten China's hinterland. China's missile technology continues to make breakthroughs, innovatively developing many independently researched and developed missile types, such as the Thunderbolt 17, which can strike beyond 500 kilometers, setting a new global record. Experts have said, within 1,000 miles of China, potential adversaries are the dominant force, but within this range, the situation is very different. However, with the support of the 2,000-kilometer super-long-range air defense missile, the situation has changed. China continues to make breakthroughs in missile technology, innovatively creating many Chinese-origin missile types, such as the supersonic cruise missile, anti-ship ballistic missile, and ultra-long-range air defense missile. These achievements are due to China having the world's most advanced wind tunnel and propellant technology. Only potential adversaries with such advanced technology can develop equally advanced missiles. This is also the technological barrier China has established. Today's video ends here. See you next time with more exciting content. Bye bye. Bye bye.